You've probably heard the word holy before, or at least sang it in a church song once or twice. And for most people, this idea is really just connected to being a morally good person. So God is holy because he's morally perfect.
Yeah, that is part of it.
To be holy is to kind of fully devote yourself to God and his teachings, and it's something that can get you through the day, and at the end of the day it's something you look back on and think I did a good thing.
So how do holy people act that's different from people who aren't holy?
They treat everyone like they want to be treated, and they treat everybody in a Christ-like way, and their community.
Holiness means to me that we do good deeds under the name of Jesus, and that we be positive and kind to others and the people around us.
To me, holiness means doing the right thing at the right time for the right reason, no matter who is watching or who is not watching.
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm Kiki,
I'm Christy.
and we're gonna answer some questions from Sister Reed.
So Kiki and Christy, what do you think makes somebody holy? How would you define holiness?
So it's someone that you can talk to and trust them for whatever they whatever you say to them.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Holiness I think, is being the best that you can be at the moment. Whether it be at my office, studying, praying, is being attentive, present to God, realizing he's present to me, and that others around me are the same way.
To be holy?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's a big question, right? What do you think?
El camino de Dios.
Ooh,
That's all.
that's all. The end.
El camino de Dios que me lleva a su santidad.
I think that if they go to church and they're kind to other people, I think that's what makes someone holy.
What do you think, Sophia?
I think that you don't necessarily need to go to church to be holy. You just need to live the Christian faith as Jesus taught us to do, and live the holy life.
I think it means to just love God, I guess, and to go to the church as much as you can. So yeah.
Okay.
We reach there slowly, but we reach the sanctity.
It's kind of hard to get there, huh?
Very hard.
What helps you to persevere?
That's a good question. Everything has around me.
You said sanctity is a yes to God, right?
To the beauty of our mission. God is there when you are alone. You taste the beauty of God. That's it.
That's it.
Amen.
Amen.
Nice. They have to be nice and go to church.
They have to love God and love themselves and others. Yeah.
Is the way they treat people different?
Everyone should treat everybody the same, but holy people need to exemplify how Jesus treated people, I think.
Yeah, and you want to treat others the way you want to be treated.
So Sister Teresita, what does it mean to be holy?
A person that is for God, for Jesus, everything for him.
Holiness is becoming your best self.
To be holy to me is to be in union with God, and in your mind and your words and whatever you do. Sometimes we think the holy is because they are just praying over there with their hands together, but to me that is part of holiness. But holiness is the union with God.
Holiness to me means being in communion with God, and I forgot the rest. So holiness to me means being in communion with God and acknowledging that he's always there for us.
So when we were asked to think about what it is to be a saint and what saints do I know, I did a lot of prayer and reflection. And then, of course, I felt that that wasn't enough, so I did a lot of research. Of course, Don Bosco, St. Mary Domenica Mazzarello, the Consistoria, you know, who are the saints, the Pope's encyclicals, what does the Catechism say, and of course, what does Jesus say? And what I came to was holiness is letting God love you.
What is holiness?
Holiness to me means being faithful to God in all things.
For me, holiness is to live life, our daily commitment in joy and to God's will. And I used to teach the children joy. J is for Jesus, O is for other, Y is for you, yourself. As Don Bosco used to say, holiness means being joyful and doing your duty well.
Holiness is living out the mission of Jesus Christ as he has taught us through the scriptures and by serving the people around you.
For me, holiness is to live each moment in God's presence. Do even the smallest thing for Him alone, even if it is washing the clothes, cooking, set the table, teach, and everything for the Lord. Everything with a smile. But as for myself, I cannot say I do it always with a smile.
How would you describe holiness?
Lord have mercy. I don't know. How can I answer that question?
How can a Salesian sister be holy? What should she do?
It seems to me that it's very hard to answer. That we all are trying to do our best, but we're all different. Like we are tall and short, but we're all different and we do whatever we can according to who we are.
What does it mean to be holy?
You get to live in the joy of the Lord and be happy in your faith and experience the Lord in all his glory.
So how are holy people different from people who aren't holy?
Some people who aren't holy, they might not be truly happy because you don't really know the Lord, and like that's the only way to true happiness.
To attain sanctity, of course, is just to take care of little things and to do them with as much love as we can possibly put into them. And I heard one preacher saying, take care of little things, do them with love, and you would have put a solid basis for holiness.
I think it's like wanting to be closer to Jesus and like really striving to do your best like every day to be kind and just be like how Jesus would want you to be and like you want to be with him. So
holiness is concrete, it's incarnational, it's Jesus living in us, accomplishing his will in us. And it doesn't mean that you never fail. It means it's a process of starting all over again, like Mother Enriqueta said, today I begin.
Well, living here at the Provincial Center, I can say that I've touched the holiness of so many of the sisters that live here. By the very fact that they're here living day after day, years after years, in generous service to others, man, that's holiness. That is holiness.
Qualcuno di voi potrà domandarmi, ma padre, si può essere santo nella vita di tutti i giorni? Sì, si può. Ma questo significa che dobbiamo pregare tutta la giornata? No, no. Quello significa che tu devi fare il tuo dovere tutta la giornata. Pregare, andare al lavoro, custodire i figli, ma farlo tutto col cuore aperto verso Dio, con questa voglia di che quel lavoro, anche nella malattia, quella sofferenza, anche nelle difficoltà, quelle difficoltà siano aperte a Dio. E così diventeremo santi. Si può.